how did Judas die? Because as we just read, it says that he went and hung himself. However, in Acts chapter 1, as the apostles are meeting together and they're saying, hey, you know what, one of the 12 is now gone, we need a replacement. And so as they go through that whole thing of selecting a replacement for Judas, there's a mention in Acts chapter 1, verses 18 and 19, where it gives a little parenthetical description of Judas and what had happened to him. And it says, now this man purchased a field with the wages of iniquity, and falling headlong, he burst open in the middle, and all of his entrails gushed out. And it became known to all those dwelling in Jerusalem, so that field is called in their own language, Kel Damah, that is, field of blood. Now this one may be a little gruesome, but the contradiction is, okay, well, how did Judas's life end? Did he hang himself or did he fall? Which one happened? And of course, the resolution is quite easy. Both. Because if you're just going along through a field and you trip and fall headlong, you're not going to burst open. That is actually the reaction that happens from a high height, and especially if he had already passed and some time had gone. The body would have, there's gaseous things and bloating and whatnot, so that whenever he fell, the response would be to burst open. Acts doesn't actually say that he died by falling and bursting open. It just describes that that's what happened. Matthew tells us how he died. He hung himself. And then, whether the rope broke or the branch broke or whatever happened, then he fell. And Acts records that. So there is no contradiction between those two verses. They're perfectly consistent with one another and the events how they reasonably could have played out.